really one of the top project which I have created recently. So we will start. Actually, I was a bit out, so let me also do some of the setting. We'll start in another maybe another 2-3 minutes. So let me quickly open some of the things which I need to open, and then we will do. Okay. So one sec. So this admin dashboard, I'm going to create it with styled component, and it is maybe this streaming itself will take around 2 to 3 hours because it's quite big. Okay, so let's me share my screen and we'll get started. Okay. Okay, so I was doing. Oh, I don't know why this happens sometime. Okay, again, let me share. Yeah, now it is okay. So I have not even. Yeah, flickering was there. So I'm on this in this YouTube folder, and some Angular app was going on. So previous stream was regarding Angular. So anyways, so let's get started. And I'm just in a blank folder, means nothing is there and all. And so let's get started. The admin dashboard, and also this admin dashboard will look quite good. Okay, so if you want to, okay, I have not even done my npx setup, so let me do here. So we will start from just a stack start react admin dashboard I'll do. Okay, so let me do one thing. Okay, so okay, so I already have something like this react admin. Maybe I will call it react styled dashboard. I'll call. Okay, styled dashboard is much better name. So it will take some time to, as we all know that create react apps generally take a lot of time to create. So it is not like it will take very less time. Okay, so it takes generally a lot of time. And so what I will do in the meantime, let me show what is this app means. Anyways, I have to do an npm start for that, so I'll do it. Not an issue, because so let this be done. Till that time, I will take you through the dashboard, and we are going to use our graphical libraries also and all. So let me show it. So show in the meanwhile. So it is getting loaded at that time, and I have done an npm start also. React nowadays, yeah, it is killing me. Means it is taking a lot of time, but React is 100 times easier than Angular, as you all might have guessed. Okay, so let us stay on. Okay, so okay, so okay, so I've done an npm start also, so hopefully it will start. Okay, and I will tell in the meantime what it is all about. Okay, even this takes time. Maybe I'm streaming, so that's why it is taking time, and how far it is also a bit. Okay, okay, so it has been done. So cd react styled and dashboard, and we have to install some more things, and still my npm start is not done. Okay, so we are going to install some of the things as I've told earlier. Oh, it is also up. So let me install those things. Okay, npm I material ui core, material ui icon, react auto dom at 5. So I don't like dom at 6. Why? Because there are a lot of breaking changes, and generally nowadays also I'm using dom at 5. Then this recharts is there. So recharts is the library which we are going to use to show those nice charts, and style component also obviously we are using. So let me do that. Okay, so it will install. So this is running the completed app. So is you can see that this is such a lovely app, and all these things are there. So this is a dashboard which you can use in some other projects also. So that the main thing is that this dashboard you can use in some other project also, so that it will be great. Means some other projects also you can use, just use it. Okay, so one sec. Okay, so this chat is coming from rechart and all. So this all these things we are going to do, and you can pass some other data also. So this is a complete dashboard which you can connect through some other application. And actually in some time I'm going to create a netflix app. For that I will make this the backend. So the moment a user register, you will get in the users endpoint, you can add the movies from here. So that is a real functionality. So what I'm going to create right now means a very big thing I'm going to create. So this is one part of it. This is a dashboard which we have, but this can be used independently of that also. So see, this users is there. I can go to the users and come here, and I can even delete someone. I can means edit someone, and editing it will be like this, and I can update them also. This is just a placeholders, we can update it, and I can create a new user also. Okay, so right now most of these functionality are not fixed, because whenever you are going to use this project in some of your project, but you can actually do it. Okay, so like that is there. Then the products is there. Okay, so the products is there, and then this products is also, so they are quite similar. I can also click delete it, edit it, create it also. So these all things will be there. And maybe, yeah, I can do this also. So if I choose it, so it will be shown also, it will be shown also. Okay, it will be shown also. Okay, so those things are there. And home will take me back to the home. So these all things are there. So our react app, we have installed also all these things in our react. So it's time to open our react app, and I will, actually this is running from another thing, so I will close that. But I don't like that localhost to be used. Okay, so or else it will give me error that localhost 3000 is occupied, let us do it somewhere else. Okay, so I don't like it, so I will open it with VS Code. Increase the font size, and as usual we are going to delete everything. App.test and index.css, logo, and this all things we are going to delete. So this all things we have deleted. And now go to the index.js, and here also I will delete all these things. Delete this, delete this. I don't have any index.js, I'll delete that also, because index.js also I have removed. Save it. Okay. And then so app.js I'll go. So everything is visible, means let me increase the font size a bit also. Okay, so font size is more than enough, I think. Okay, so header I will come, and here also let me remove everything, because we are going to have something else also. h1 h1 and react admin panel is there, and logo is also not there. Save it. I have not even started it, so I'll do a npm start. So start it. Okay, so mm, after that, in the app.css, let me use some good Google. Let me have something. Okay. Okay. So again, it will take some time. So in the, let us give something nice here in some. Let me take my favorite Google font actually. So it will be shown like this. So I'll take my favorite Google font, which is again Poppins Google font. Poppins is already opened actually. So I use it too many times. 200, 400, 600. Let me take 700 also. Okay. And then I'll take the import statement. Save it. And I will add it in the app.css. Remove everything and add it in the app.css, and star font family is like I have to give it in quotes, Poppins, and Arial, Helvetica, and sans serif, and margin is 0 and padding is 0. Save it. So it will be shown like this. So it has see the font family have also changed. So now we will start. So we'll start with creating a navbar. So this thing is mainly styling part of it in React. Okay, so this admin panel we are creating, we are going to use it in different projects. I'm going to use it in a Netflix project, in which it will consist of our backend. Means the, so it is like a complete startup. A startup, when it creates, suppose I'm creating a competitor of Netflix, so there will be front end application which I have to create, and I have to create a backend application also. And in the backend application, generally the users have something known as a dashboard. So dashboard is there. So dashboard, what you can do, you can add some new movies, and those movies are generally stored in some other location. So you can add those links, you can see who the users are, what the revenues are, all those things are there. So you can add all those things here in this. But in today's class, we're just going to create it. So treat it like a simple React app with styling. Okay, so it's like that. But as I told, it will take some time. Okay, it is quite big. So first we're going to create the navbar. So let me come here and src, I will create a components, and here I'll create a navbar.js, and here close this thing, app.js, it is okay. rfce, I'll do rfce navbar, and let's us do the navbar now. Okay, so as we have already imported styled component, and we have also imported the material UI, so we can use both of them. Okay, so first thing is that I have to import notifications none, comma, language, comma, settings from material UI, not core, material UI icons, material UI icons, and import styled from styled component. So this we are going to use a style component. If you don't know what a style component, you should check it out, because style components are the best way to give css in any React project, because the css is not global, it is limited to this only. And this is, they create something like your components kind of a things, and I like the way to give it. And this is very popular style component. It's also known as JS in CSS library. So I'll do const r and d and mr. So I need this constant number, random number for a thing. So I'll do this, and then math dot floor, math dot random into I need from 99. I'll soon show why I'm doing this. 99 plus 1 I'll do. Hmm, that's what I'll do. And then so we are going to have the navbar. So this div, so what is this div? Instead of this div I will have a navbar container. So let me have that. So okay, const navbar container, so equal to style.div. So this is how we do styled component, and the common components we are going to do here only, not outside. Okay, so outside we do the no, the component which are there, the style which is required in this component we are going to do here is, if some common thing is there, we are going to do it outside. Okay, so that is there. And then with, and please, a lot of people are saying please do like the video if you are liking it till now, and please do subscribe if you are not subscribed yet. Okay, so this video took me a lot of time to create, so that is like that. These things are very complicated and all. So height is like 50 px I'll take, and background color is like FFF, and position is sticky because I want it to be at the top. So sticky also you can take instead of fixed. Top is 0, and Z index is 999. Okay, so those things I will do. Now how to use it? I will go to this Navbar container and I will use it here, save it. Okay, then let us show this navbar, or else we are going to, we are not, will not be able to see anything. So this navbar I'm going to import it here, and I don't need this h1 and all, and these things I'll remove. So make it a fragment right now, and then I'll import the navbar, nav bar br. It is not showing me, so today I have to take it. Okay, nav, it is navbar actually, navbar, not showing me. I have to do it by hand. Import navbar from components nav, and those who are seeing it on some other platform, they can also come here and see it. It will be helpful for me if you watch it from the YouTube. Okay, so this we have done, and let me go back. And sometimes see this thing, this thing is happening a lot. See, anyways, this navbar nothing is there, but it is not even refreshed. This thing is also happening a lot in React nowadays. See, this is still compiling, so I don't know why it is happening. Okay, so it is okay. So let us complete this, because we have not yet completed it. Only the Navbar container we're done, and so this is done like this. Okay, so after this we'll have a Navbar wrapper. Okay, so Navbar wrapper, and it will have two things, left side and the right side. Okay, so the next thing what we am going to do, so I'll directly like write the class here. So okay, Navbar, instead of a div I will directly write a class in Navbar wrapper. So what I'm telling, I'm soon going to create a style. This is all style component. Okay, so this is how style component are been done. Okay, so Navbar wrapper I have given, and then I will have a top left, again this thing I am going to create, and then I will have a top right. So these two things I am going to have, top left and top right, two divisions I am going to have. And inside this I will have only one thing, which is again a logo, this, and pwdadmin. I'll do save it. So these all things are not there. Okay, so this all we have to create. Okay, so let us create it. Okay, and since it's a very long tutorial, let me have something already done, then I'll show. Okay, so Navbar wrapper I have given, and it is having a height of 100%. Bit of padding is there. Display flex, center and align content, so everything will be center. And logo is a span, just a span in which I will make it bold, and just given something and color and all those things. And then top left I have given and top right I have given. So this I have given like this because it is Navbar wrapper. This is actually a div, actually a display flex, so these are its two children. So that's why I just created it, and just have kept it because I want to don't have want to have that logo here. So I'll save it, and if I go here right now, I'll see this. It is coming like this, DWD admin. So this part is done. So, but I am going to have the other part also. Right now, see the top right part I'm going to have. And top right part I will have as icon container. So these are not some components. All these are all styled component. Okay. So icon container. So icon container. I will have different icon containers. I will have one three icon containers, and inside that I am going to have this notification none, language, and setting. Okay, so notification none I will have inside the first icon container. I have to yet create the style for the icon container. Okay, so notification none I am going to have. Then I will have something known as badge icon badge, and it I will have 5. So as I told, it is mostly styling this thing, this dashboard, but we are going to build a very big Netflix application which will revolve around this. Okay, so language, and you can use it in any of your other applications also. So this is a complete admin dashboard which you can use it in other admin applications also. Icon badge, and icon badge is 3. And then this icon container, this one will have some that setting. So these are all material icons, so this settings and all, these are material icons, so which I have just imported here. So these three I have imported, and the settings I have imported. And the last one is something known as avatar. So avatar is also there, and source equal to what I'm going to do. There is a random user API. Okay, random user API is there, and from that I'm going to choose anyone. Means I am going to see if I have opened that thing, randomuser.me. Okay, randomuser.me. So let me directly open it, randomuser.me. So like this, a random thing is you can open. So what I'm going to take, I'm going to take this thing completely, and do a random thing. There are actually only till 100 only is there, so that's why I have taken till 100 only. Where so random is I'm taking here, and here instead of this 32, what I'm going to do, I want to show some random woman images. Okay, so like this, rnd nmr which I have just created, and it will just give me a random number between 0 and 100. And then alt equal to avatar, and I have to close it, close it. So I've closed it. And also now what I have to do, I have to create some of those stylings. Okay, so some of those stylings I have to create. I've done only till top left, so let me do for the other ones. Okay, so let me, one is this icon container which I have created, this icon container. One is for this icon batch, and one is for the avatar I have to do. Rest of those things are coming from material UI. Okay, okay, so item container, I have made it the position relative, and I made it position relative and move the margin and all. So I made it position relative for a reason, because I want to move this icon badge to a position. So that is one of the reason I made that position relative. So if you want to move something within a container, you have to make the parent as position relative. This I have told many times on my CSS tutorial also. So it is there. And weight, height, position, absolute you have to do. Top left I'm moving, and background and all I have changing. Display flex icon, so it can be center. And avatar is something which you get, which I've created like a width and height and box. So because I'm giving the image inside it, and this is actually style.img. So this is how we can do it, style.img, and in passing the source and all. So see, some is style dot, this is style.span, this is style.div I have taken, icon badge. Style.span I have taken because what happens, language and icon, this should be beside one another, so it should not go to another line. That's why I've taken a span. So this is how we do style component, and let me save it now. And now you'll go and you'll see that, close this thing. So this is showing perfectly, and this icon, so this 5 number 3 number, I wanted it to move it to its perfect position. So that's the reason I have done it as this batch icon batch. I have done it through this position absolute. So our header is looking quite perfect like this. Header is looking quite perfect, and if I refresh it, see, the woman image is changing. This, see, it is changing. So this is done, and it is looking perfect. So now we'll create the sidebar component, the component which we have been shown here. So we are going to create that. So let us do that, and for that, let me have a component side, maybe bar.js, sidebar.js I'll do. mm, Save it, and I'll come back to the app here. Div dot container is there, and then again it is not taking, so I have to do it manually. I'll take, okay. So it is inside a container. We're going to have many other things, and we are going to have routing also in this application. Okay, soon we are going to have the routing, and this container, I don't want to give this outside anyway. So this is the only thing which is not a styled component actually. This is coming from the app.css, and here I will come and do this dot container display is flex, and margin top is 10px, margin top is 10px. And one more thing I'm going to do from now only, that whenever we're going to have some anchor tag or something, I don't want the link to be colored, so let me do it from here only. So I'm going to add this link class to it. So this is something, address is what I'm doing, I'm adding the global styles, okay, totally global styles, okay. So I can use it anyways. Text decoration will be none, and the color I will take the inherit. So what is the color of the parent, it will take, okay, inherit, so it will take the parent. So these things I have created, I don't want it anymore, so I will close it. So now we will come to this sidebar, and let me close the navbar, and we are going to create it, okay. So we are going to have a lot of icons from material UI. So let me have those icons here. So like a lot of icons I'm going to have here, because it is the sidebar, it is the main thing. And we are going to use style component in a different way here. See, I have imported this styled also, and I have imported this css also. So this css gives me access to a lot of things. So we are going to see means what it give me access, okay. So now, okay, so now we are going to have again a lot of things, okay. So, and I don't want to bore you all guys with all these things. I've done it, means if you can see, and I'll explain it, okay. See, this sidebar container is there. So all of these are again style component. Sidebar container is there, which will be definitely a div, and it is wrapping everything, it is wrapping everything, sidebar container. Then sidebar wrapper is there, okay. Sidebar wrapper, again it is like your navbar wrapper is also there, okay. And then I have a sidebar menu, which I have a lot of sidebar menus, because I will have those thing differentiated all this is. So I have 4 sidebar menus I have. So these 4 sidebar menus I have, and these sidebar menus have sidebar title, which again I have done for the h1, sidebar list, So li I have done, and this is the list items, and inside the list item I have this. These are all the your uh, this material UI icons, but I have changed them a bit through styled component, and I'm going to tell them. So this this is just now the whatever a list is made. So this is mainly an li tag, list ul tag, and this is a list item which we are going to do this through a style data, and this is the material UI icon, and I'm written home, then timeline, so and then trend up, sales. Similarly, the second menu is all menu, and it has got this sidebar list item, this my storefront and products. Sidebar list item is again there. Okay, my local ATM I have taken. Then this sidebar menu I have taken sidebar title, again a connect. Sidebar list is again, it is so same thing. I've taken a lot of time sidebar. I should have used a map or something, but it's okay. So sidebar list item, I might have used it somewhere else. Sidebar list item, then this my draft, and all these things are there. Then I have sidebar title and sidebar list. I have again sidebar list item, sidebar list item, and again a sidebar list item report I have. So this is how it is done. So this is how it is done. Save me. And now I have to do the css for it. Okay, css for it, and again a lot of css is there for this. So this css is also not that much stuff. So first thing is this sidebar container is there. Okay, sidebar container, I have taken the flex of one here. Okay, flex of one, because see, if I come here, this is this container is a display of flex. I've shown that earlier. So if I go to here, it is display flex. Okay, so what does that mean? Flex of one. Flex of one. I have to told a lot of time in my classes. Flex of one means it will take now whatever space, free space is available, it will take the complete space. Okay, so that I have taken. Then height, I have made it 100 vertical height minus 50 px, because I've given some margin and all, and that 50 px we need for the header also. Because the background color I have taken, position is sticky, and top 50 px. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing this sidebar also. And then the sidebar wrapper is there, some padding I have taken. So sidebar wrapper is wrapping everything, so only one sidebar wrapper is there, so definitely I have given it for the padding and all, padding and color. Then the sidebar menu is there. Sidebar menu. Okay, sidebar menu. Okay, let me do one thing. Okay, so I have divided it. So I'll do one thing. Okay, okay, or else I will do, know how to do that. Split down. Yeah, split down is okay. So sometimes it is very difficult to see. Okay, so we were at sidebar wrapper. So sidebar wrapper is like this, and then this sidebar menu is there. Okay, sidebar menu is the thing which have each of the menus. So just for margin I have taken, and it is again a div. Then the sidebar title is there, which is a h3, which I have changed accordingly, font size, color, and all those things I have changed. Then sidebar list, as I was telling it, this sidebar list is nothing but a ul. Sidebar list is a ul. So this ul I have taken, list style none, and padding is 5 px. List style none I have given because I don't want those stars and all this thing. The sidebar list item, which is a style.li. So you might be seeing how we do this style component. Okay, so li, originally it will be an li, then I have to do it like this. Okay, so sidebar list item I have taken like this. Okay, and this again cursor pointer, display flex. With display flex I am making it to the means center, because this sidebar list item, again I'm making display flex because it has got two items, both of this thing, and I want it to be coming one beside the other. Okay, so I have done it like this, and here I have given some hover property also. Okay, and one more thing, the hover thing in your style component is like scss. So and and hover, I have to give it like this. Okay, and hover, we give it like this. Okay, so after this, okay, so you might be seeing this shared css. So this is something which I have imported also. This css I have imported for that only, shared css. And in this I have made this css, and some common css I have written. So this is how in style component you can do this thing. So this css I have written shared css. And now what I'm doing, my line style, because I wanted this actually, I was not able to get this style margin right 5 px and font pixel. I have to do it because I'm updating the material UI icons accordingly. So then this my line style is actually styled line style, and like this I have to do. And the shared style I have to do. So styled line style means this is from a line style is from a material UI icon, and in that I have to add this share style. So all of these things I have done, and actually that had made the css a bit longer. All of these things, my I have added, and added all of these things. Okay, so this is done. And now if I go back, see all of this thing. But one thing you notice, it is taking the whole space. See, if I am hovering over it, see, it is going till the whole. So we soon going to have something. So it is hovering to the whole because I made it as a flex one. So the whole space it is taking. So it is like this. Okay, so whole space it is taking. So it is showing like that. Okay, so that we have done. So now we need to show the home page, and we don't want it to be shown completely. So I will have okay. So home page is like, we'll have a pages folder also. So it is not a component, it's a page. So we'll have this pages folder, and inside this I will have this home.js. I'll have home.js I'll have, and then RAFC. This is the latest projects. Everything is React and Hook and only. Okay, so this is this. I only do projects mainly nowadays in hooks only, but in my React.js tutorial you will find normal class based also. Okay, so it is, I don't know why it is not giving me the path. So path is like home, it is like pages and home, like this. And now we are going to create the home page. Okay, home page, and the home page will actually contain a featured page. Okay, so I'll have this with styled from styled, and I'm going to have a featured component. So in the component I'll come and I'll have a featured dot js, save it. And then this featured I'm going to use it inside the home. Okay, so in the home, what I will have, I will have a simple style which will be containing the home container. And here I am going to have the container. Why it is going like this, home container. And let us create this home container. Const home container equal to styled dot div, and I'm going to have a flex of 4. So this is how to divide a thing with flex box. See why I made a flex of 4. See sidebar. So this is a flex box. This container is a flex box. Sidebar is a flex of 1. This is flex of 4. So it will take 4 times what the sidebar will take. So this is one a very good way to divide it through flex box. Okay, get a layout. Okay, then I will have this featured featured. Okay, now it is taking featured. So it is taking now. Featured is done. Now we are before even going to the featured, we are going to have some dummy data folder, because what I have later felt while creating the project, a lot of things I should not do it with the same thing. I can do it with map, because if React is there, we'll use the power of maps and to loop through something. Okay, so we will have a featured data here. Okay, so for that, in the src only, I will have something known as dummy data dot js, and here just a simple file, it is not a react file and all. So it will be having a lot of export. So when we are going to connect it with the backend and all, so another 2-3 videos down the line we are going to connect it with the backend and all, and it will be a lot of things. Another, I think, another 3 videos down the line. It's a very quite a big project. It is not ending here. Another 4-5 days it will be there. Okay, so it took me the past more than 2 months to make. Okay, title, revenue, comma, money is like $4215, comma, money rate is plus 13.4. So I will have different thing here. It will be sales is 5, 9, maybe 9, cost 2, 8, save it. So this is done. Now we are going to use this dummy data in a featured component. Okay, so in the featured component I will come, and here I will have first this import arrow upward from material UI icons. I'll have, okay, then import styled from styled components, and import featured data from dot dummy data, because it is in the source. So it is in the source, so I'm importing that dummy data. So now we are going to have some of the components here. Okay, so featured container, featured container I'll have, then this featured data. So this featured data, from this featured data only I will have this. So it's an array. So I could have created more thing also, but this I have taken because this featured data, from this featured data I can have the all the map and all this use. So this is how we use React. So it's always better to use and if it is not able, then we are going to do this. Okay, so this I'll do. And there is a trick in the map. If you give the this normal bracket, this like this bracket, you don't need a return or all in React. Okay, so you can use it with this thing. Okay, so this I've done, and then I will have the featured item. Featured item I'll have, and this featured item will be featured title I will have, and featured title will be item dot featured title, this item dot featured title this, and then I will have a featured money container, featured money container I'll have, and then okay, it is giving me error because I don't have this featured item. So featured item I am done. Okay, what is giving me error? It is giving me error. It's giving me error. Okay, so there was one thing less, so it is giving me error. Okay, so span item dot money. So item dot money I am going to do money, item dot money, and then here let me add something. So class name equal to featured money, span dot featu. So see this, we can use like this also in your style component. Okay, featured money rate, featured money rate. So it is not like this span and all I cannot use. I'll show how we will use it. Okay, and show how we'll use it. Featured money rate, and then item dot money rate, and this arrow upward, arrow upward, and class name equal to featured icon, featured icon I'll do. Okay, so this thing I have done all these things. Let me save it, and then we're going to have this style component. So let me have the style component. I've typed a lot. Let me have this style component and all. So style component again means featured container, which I have taken. So featured container I have done, and let me save it and it down. So this is the best way to see. So featured container. Okay, so this feature container is wrapping everything, and the featured container is like div style div with 100% display flex, and justify content is space between. And then I am looping through it the featured data, and first, so I will have like this three containers. So I could have done it three times, but it is much better to do a dry concept and all. So this will be shown three times because there are three dummy datas like this. It will be shown three times. So featured item is there, of flex 1 I have taken. So there are three things. So flex 1 1 1 3, it will be divided equal. Flex 1, margin and all I have taken, padding, and box shadow also I have taken. Then this inside that featured item I have this featured title. So featured title is nothing, just a span, and I have given some font size. Featured money container is there, so I will see what is there. Featured money container I've given the margin and the thing, margin, display flex again, and align item center. So what does that mean? So whatever the items is there, so whenever we give something as flex, its children become your flex item. So this will be flex, this will be flex. So there are two children are there, both of them will be there. And this is how, if I give something here inside a style component, I can also directly give it like featured money. Okay, featured, is it right or what? Featured money. Okay, featured money. Then this is featured money rate. So featured money rate is again having two things. One is icon, arrow icon will be there, and another thing is that money will also be there. So again I have to do a display flex and align item center, so that they will come one after the another, and good margin left. And then the featured icon, so this is arrow upward is a featured icon. So this is your, what is this said, material UI. So featured icon I have taken, and then featured icon negative, which I think I'm not using it. Featured icon negative. Okay, okay, I'm not using it, I think. Okay, okay. So featured sub. Where is featured sub? Okay, after this money container, I have something known as featured sub also. So featured sub there. It is not item dot sub something, because there is nothing like an item dot sub. It is compared to previous month, compared to previous month is there. Okay, so save it and close it. Okay, so anyways the featured is there in our home component, the featured is there. And now if I go back, see, it is showing perfectly this items and this icons and all compared to previous month, and it is revenue and all are showing, this is showing quite good. Now this is also small because it is 1 and it is 4 plus 4, so that is done. So it, the next thing which we are going to do is we are going to use the recharts to show that nice chart which we have seen. So rechart, I'm going to use this dash line chart. I'm going to use dash line chart. This, they're not showing it perfectly. I think it is shown like this dash chart and all these things. So you have to use, so this is how you have to use the data, and also recharts we have already installed, and then you have to read. So nothing fancy, must just you have to use this format to give the recharts. Okay, so that is there. Let me make it small, and then yeah, make it this much. So for that, what we are going to do, what we are going to do is first go back to our home component. home component, I'll go, and here in this component I'll create a chart.js, RAFCE, chart.js, save it. Okay, then in the home I'll go, and here chart, my chart has been shown, and in this chart, so in this we are going to show the chart, but I need to pass some data in this. Okay, chart, pass some data in that, and that data also I will have in that your dummy data also, the data will be there. So like in the featured, like this dummy data, I will have this here, and I have not created a data yet, but it will be called as user data to be called as. And in the data here, so I'll pass the props. So this is very good revision of you if you're just go into React, so not much complicated things are here, because it is just like a styling and all, which we are going to use soon, as I have told. So title is like not featured, title is like user analytics, and there is something known as grid we have to pass, and we are going to use it also. So data key equal to active user, and data key equal to active user, that is done. And this all things we are going to use. Okay, so we are going to have some user data. Okay, so let us have that user data here in the dummy data. uh, Sep active user, yeah. So this is the user data. Jan active user 3000 Feb. So all these things I have just again an array of object. We have name and active users, whatever it is. Okay, so that is there. I've done the user data. Now we have to now let me save it. Let me see if some error is there. No error is there, everything is fine. So we have to go to the chart and use all these things, use all this dummy data, and also to show a nice chart using the recharts. So we are using recharts here. So if I come here and then okay, okay, so I have to import some of those things. So let us import some of those things from recharts, not from anywhere else, but from recharts I have to import. So I will import some of them. So like this, all these things we have to import from rechart, line chart, line x-axis, Cartesian to tooltip, responsive content. So these are all coming from recharts. And then we have the style component also imported. Okay, style component also imported. And then okay, so we won't have much styles here, but let us have it. So we'll have just two styles here. One is this chart container, and one is the chart title. Chart container just have this margin padding, and this WebKit nowadays we should not use. The box shadow is there, and margin bottom is there. Okay, so now first thing is that we are getting a lot of props from here. So data props is there, title props is there, grid is there, and data key is there. Okay, so this all we have here. So title comma data comma data key comma grid. So all these things I have, and then is in return I will have this chart container I'll have, and then this in the chart title will be title, this title which I'm passing, and then responsive container. So responsive container is again coming from your rechart. So that's not, it is not coming from some style component. So rechart responsive container I have given, and I have to close it. Then responsive container responsive container. I have closed it and cut it. This responsive container width I have given, and some aspect and all. See this height, some aspect and also we can give. So I'll give that aspect is 4 is to 1. Aspect equal to, it should be aspect equal to, that's what is giving me error. Aspect equal to like this, and then I'll have this line chart and data equal to data, and then this x axis is there. This I have to do. So as you see here also, x-axis and all we have to give. So x-axis I have to give, and in the x-axis I have to give the, so this data is there. So this data is something which is getting passed here, and data is the user data. Okay, so data I'm taking here, then the x-axis I will take, and it will be of data key equal to name, and I can give a stroke. Stroke is the color of the line. Okay, so this also I can give, and this I can give hash 5550 bd. Bd I have given a color name like this, x-axis, and then the line type. Okay, let me, line type is monotone, data key is there, stroke and stroke test. So this is like this. So this all are like nothing, like all of these things they have told us to take like this. So this data key, we have to take some data key here. It is not pv we have to take, we have to take thing as this data key. So whatever the, see, I have the data key is name, so I have to take this data key, and then stroke, I don't want this color, I want a different color. So it is 483 b 8b, and stroke dash array is 3452. 3452, it is there. And then I want a tooltip also, so I will have a tool tip. Tooltip I'll have, and then I'm passing something known as grid here. So grid also I will have use this thing, because I'm going to use this some other places also. Okay, so this chart. Okay, so grid is there, and if the grid is there, then I will have and rtcn grid, and stroke stroke dash array is okay, but it is e0 df and make. Now if I go, the chart has been shown correctly, and it is showing from the data. So see this April and all these things data I have done. Okay, so all these things December 3490. Okay, let me have something. Generally in December the sales is down, because I know I run a business. Okay, so 3490, I have say taken all of this as same. Okay, so why I have taken, so it should always like 3490, then, or it will be 2490, then 3490, then 4490, then 2490, 220, and last one 2000. So see, we have like this. Okay, so nice graph we have. So this is how we can do it. Okay, so that is done, and the graph is showing nice. So this is how we have shown the graph, and we can do many type of graphs and graphs with this, something like this. And this is all done by ReactJS is an amazing library. Okay, so this is done. So now I will come here and come to this home.js, and here I will do this We'll now show the widgets which are below this. So one will be a small widget, one will be large widget. So those are the things which we are going to show now. So for that, in the home only, we have we'll make two widgets first. Let us make those files first, and this featured I will class and so those components will be lg with uh, widget.js, and the other one will be sm widget.js. So these two will be there, lg widget.js and sm widget.js. rafce, save it, rafce, save it, and then okay. So in the home I'll go now, and here after this charts I will have something known as the home widget. So let me so it's a style, okay, of div const home widgets equal to styled dot div, and display is flex, and margin is 20 px, margin is 20 px, and this home widgets is done. And then I have to do this. I have to come here, and this home widgets I'll show home widgets, and like this, and inside this I'll have this sm widgets, okay, and then lg widget, lg widgets I'll do, and this I'll do, and save it. So those two are been done, and hopefully I won't have any error. Yeah, I don't have any error, so I will create those now. Okay, so this will also get the dummy data. So a lot of dummy data I've used. So why I've used the dummy data, so that it will reduce the lines of code, and I can use the maps and all. So I've used a lot of dummy data, and from random user.map I've used. Okay, so this dummy data, I will come here, this dummy data, and paste the dummy data. So like this dummy data I have used in both of this. So this new member row or member row is there, an array of object is there, you can use it like this: ID, username, Mary Jane, and this random user I've taken, and software engineer, like this 4 5 women images I have taken. Sorry, one man image I have taken. Okay, okay, and like this, all of this I have taken. Okay, so like this I have taken, and this is a very cool site, randomuser.me. I've taken anything which was like, and then is the last transaction. Another is the last transaction. It's also everything is an array of objects. So here I have an ID, username, again a random user, date, approved, background color, fd color, and transaction, like this. Type is declined here, type is approved, and pending. So sometime even I have something less here in this right Malik. So these four things I have done. Okay, so this dummy data is done. Okay, so now I have to make the sm widget first. So sm widget I will come, and here I will import this new member row, import new member row from dummy data. Okay, and import styled from styled component I'll do, and then let us have some of the things. And okay, so the first thing which I will have is really sm widget container, sm widget container, and then it is sm widget title. So sm widget title will be there. So all these things I'm going to make. Okay, and it will have new members, new members will be there, and then sm widget list will be there, and then sm widget list is there. Okay, sm widget list is there. Then Then that new member row which we have done, we are going to use it because we want to show it how many times. So we have 5 users, so we want to show it 5 times. So this is a small list. So new member row and new member row. I always do this and thing if it is not there, although it is 99% chances it is there because it is not from some API, but in the future we are going to get it from the API, so we should always use this. Okay, member is there, and then here so this is done, and then sm widget img is there, and so image will be there, and then image let us put the src equal to member dot avatar. Member dot avatar is what we have here. So this avatar is a image. Okay, member dot avatar we have, and alt also I will give alt equal to member dot user name is there, and then after this I will have sm widget user, and what is giving me error? It is giving me error because I have to wrap it in something. Okay, my bad. Okay, so it is also not like this. I'll wrap it in li actually. So li, so I missed that li actually, and they are of different tags, so React is giving me error because of that. So in React everything is to start and end with the same thing, so or else it gives error. So li I have to make it unique, so it is like key equal to member dot id, and class name equal to, so we'll have this class name as sm widget list item, sm widget list item, and this should not be like this. This is a normal class name like this. Sm widget list item is there, sm widget image, and sm widget visit user is there, and here I'll have this span class name equal to sm widget user name and member.username which we have, and similar to that span of class name sm widget, it will be title, and member.occupation is there. So similarly this to this sm widget uses, all of this I am going to have soon. I will have a button also, sm widget button is there, and in this I'll have a visibility class name equal to sm widget icon, and here I will write display I'll write. So all these things I've done. So the container is there, title is there, sm widget list is there. So list, inside the list I have li is there. I am looping through it and showing it as an li, and then sm widget image user and button is there. So let us add those styles for this and all. So I've added the style, and now I will explain it. So this sm widget container is there. As you know, it is wrapping everything. The container is wrapping everything, and this is the container. So this is wrapping everything. Okay, flex one and a box shadow and all is there. So flex one, we are going to have two things here. So flex one, so we are using a lot of flex ones, okay, here. And then the sm widget title is there. So this title is there. This title is just a span which I've given the font size. And the sm widget image is the image is there, which is again img style.img, and width, height, object fit cover. It is very important property, object fit cover for images. It makes it look very good. Object fit cover, width and height very less. Sm widget list is there. Sm sm widget list is there, then which is the ul anyways, and then it has got this list item. So I have not made it something like other things. Sm widget list item I have created, margin padding and list style is none, display flex and all. So because list item by default it will come one after the another, so I have made it like this display flex one and a line item and all those things I have made. Then inside this I have this sm widget user. So this I have already done. Sm widget image, so image I have already done, cover. And sm widget user, now I have this sm widget user, which is like this again a display flex, because it has got two things, member username and occupation. So it will again have one coming after the another. And flex direction I made it column, okay, so it will come down. And sm widget username, I have this sm widget username. And sm widget user title, I think it will be this one. Sm widget user title, it should be this one. So I have made it a bit wrong. Sm widget user title, save it. And then last one is sm widget button. So sm widget button is this. And again a display flex and some of the properties. There's a line item, border, margin, background color, cursor, pointer, and this sm widget icon is there, like this. Save it, and like this it is done. Okay, so let me close it. Now I go back here. Visibility is not defined. Okay, visibility is not defined. It is showing me visibility is the material icon actually. Yeah, it's a material icon. Save it. Now it will show visibility is also defined. So it is taking the complete. So it should not take the complete. Actually, it is one. The other part will be coming here. Okay. So it is showing perfectly, but it is taking the complete. And don't want it to take the complete width. So we have another thing like this LG widgets, which we have. So we are going to use that LG widgets now. Okay. So LG widgets, where is the LG widgets? LG widgets is here. Okay. So LG widgets I have, and here also I will have one dummy data and styled component. Dummy data and styled component, and the dummy data will be known as last transaction row. Last transaction row and styled item I will have. So again, let us have this thing and written and okay. So we'll have this LG widget container. LG large widget container is there. Then LG widget title is there, and last transactions will be there. And we are going to have a table here. So okay, table we are going to have here. So LG widget table is there. Okay, LG widget table. So table will actually wrap everything. So table will wrap everything. I'll come here, and then let me have a tr. So just a tr tag I am going to have, and in this tr I am going to have this th. So th, instead of having th, I will have a styled th, which we are soon going to have. So lg widget h, and that is customer LG widget th. So let me have customer and then date, amount, status. So I want only this much status. So these are the header th, we can known as ts. In the table row we have a table header, in the table tag which we have right like that. And then here I will have this last transaction rows, and I always have this and last transaction row, not row. I like the word item. Okay, at least two times it should go, because one is for this and one is for this. So this I'll have, and then I will have a tr again. Yeah, tr should have item dot id. Actually, do I have that? Yeah, it should have, or else it actually generally gives rows. You're right. Tr I will close, then I'll close this. Then I'll have an lg widget user. Inside that I will have lg widget img I'll have, and img will have this source item dot avatar and alt. Also I will take something, because I have that item dot username, so why to take, and so for everything I should take a different item dot username I will take. Okay, so lg widget image is there, and then after that inside this I will have a span of item dot item dot username I'll have. Okay, an lg widget user is there, and then I will have a light pd table data. So this is table data, and this one I'll have item dot date and item dot transaction, and then after that I will have another td it is, and lg widget button I will have. So let me close this thing, lg widget button, and then I'll have the bg color equal to item dot bg color. So bg color also I have in this dummy data, so bg color also I have for all of them. So bg color I am passing in this button, and fd color equal to item dot fd color, and this is the button name is item dot type. Okay, so item dot type is there. So this is done, a lot of code I have written. Okay, so now I'll add this your styled tags and all, and as I've told, it will be a very big thing, and already 520 is there, maybe one more hour. Okay, so let us see it again, and this box kit I don't need it. So let me also see whether I'm getting some error. No, it is showing perfectly. So let's see, you can see this is showing perfectly, and this status approved decline and all these things are showing perfect. Let's understand this. Okay, let's break down. So LG Wizard container is wrapping everything. It is of display flex 2. Why we have taken display flex 2? Because this is flex 1, this is flex 2. So it will take twice the space according to that. Okay. So flex 2 we have taken, and a box shadow and padding we have again. So this nice box shadow and padding we are having. Then this LG widget title is there. Okay. This title has been made. So this last transaction is showing this last transaction, and okay, and lg widget title, it is showing last transaction, just text, and then the lg widget button is there. So button is I think button is a bit down, LG widget button is, yeah, this one is there, in which style dot button is there and padding and all. So this, see what I have done here, the background color. So this is how we pass props in styled component, just a simple thing. If I'm passing the prop bg color, it will be whatever props I'm passing. If I'm not passing, it will be like this. And here also, if the fd color I'm passing, that it will be props.fd color, or else it will be like this. And I'm passing the fd color also in in all of them. In one of them I'm not passing, as I've told. Also in last one I'm not passing, so it will take the default one. Last one will be taking the default one. Okay, last one will be taking the default one. Okay, so that is there. And then I have this LG widget table. So this table which is wrapping everything, so that width 100% and border spacing 20 pixel I have taken. Then LG widget th means table header. See this thing, style.th I have taken, text line left I have taken. Okay, and style.td is table data. List widget user is nothing but that td, table data. So this is what the item and table data is there. So table data is there for like this, display flex and line item and all these things are there. LG widget item is there. So this item, this image is also there inside this LG widget. So image, that is small image which has been shown here, nice image which has been shown. So this again width and all, border size 50%, object fit cover and margin right I have given. And tight td is something I want to show it as light. So font weight is 300, so it is shown as light. So it is for this date and transaction. So this is how it is looking. It is looking quite good. And all of this is done, front is done and all of it is done. So we should implement a router in our project right now. Okay, so still the router is not there, so let us implement the router so that we can go to different pages are there. So as we will have three functional pages. One is this home, one is this user, and one is this product. So these three pages will function. And as I've told, when I'm going to make this Netflix app, so this is I'm going to use this dashboard, and you can also use the dashboard as a part of anything. So when I'm going to make that Netflix app, you'll understand how we can add this in dashboard in any of the thing. Okay, then you can add it in your project also. This is a very good project. Okay, so after this I will come here, and here, okay, so we'll have pages, another pages known as user list.js. I'll have user list.js and then save it, user list.js. Okay, and then we'll use this also. Then we'll have the browser and all. Okay, so where am I? Not in the home. I have to, let me close some of them. A lot of them are there. Okay, in the app.js we'll have a router. So app.js will have a router. So let us have that. Okay, so here import, as always, browser router as router, comma, switch, comma, route, and from react router dom, from react router dom I will have, and then let us have the router. Okay, so let me have the router here only. So instead of the fragment I will have this router. So the router, I don't know why it is not going completely. Router, and this navbar is there, and div container. So navbar will be shown all the time, and this div container is there, and this sidebar will also be shown all the times. But this home and all, it won't be shown all the time. And what we are going to have here, we are going to have a switch case here. That's WITCH switch we are going to have, and then inside this switch we are going to have different thing. So exact path, so this component thing we don't have right now, like this component thing. So exact path is okay, but I will have it like this. So inside this, it will be shown the home route, and the home will be shown exact path. Okay, so the second thing is there, not exact path, it is a path in which will have this users path. So you will have users path, will have the product path also, and here I will call the user list. I will call pages user list. I'll do save it, and the user list is saved. Okay, so and in the user list component also I'll have this dummy data. I'll have dummy data I'll have. So this is how the dummy data is, again an array of object, and user row is there, id is there, username Mary Jane, and image, email, status, transaction id. So all these things are there, again some images of man, woman, and everyone. So this is all the thing is there again. Okay, so that is there. Now what we are going to do, we are going to have some common styles actually. So as I've told earlier, we can use common style also in the style component, which should be used in a lot of other places also. So here we are going to create a common style. Okay, so we will create a styles folder here, styles. So in bigger projects which I have worked, production projects, this all these things have means a lot of style component and goes into the common thing. So style component use a lot in bigger projects. So style dot styles I'll have, and here I'll have styled element dot js, styled elements dot js I have in this styles. Okay, and now I will have some common styles which we have. So this common styles I'll have here. So let me go through this common style. So this common style have, again I have including this, and I have a material icon also, and then this const the list we're going to use at a lot of places. A div of flex 4 is there. List item I'll have display flex and align item center. Const list images is there, and style dot image width height is there, border is there, object width cover, and margin right is 10 pixel. Similar to this, we have this edit button is there, style dot button, and border is none. Border radius and all background color and all is there. Props dot primary is there. Dark magenta. If props is passing in dark magenta, or else it is a sea green color, cursor, and margin right is there. Similar to this, I have this my delete icon. So which is this delete icon, which with some of the style, and it is giving me error because I have to close it and use one of them only. Okay, use one of them only. So I'm adding some style also here, which is the color red, and I'm changing the color for the delete icon. So this is the common thing which I have. Okay, so we forgot to add one more thing in our project, so let us add that all, and which is a material UI. We are using the data grid also here. With the data grid we will able to show nice thing. Okay, so this data grid I am going to use here, and that is be done. So with the data grid, we are going to show the table actually. So yeah, so this is done. Okay. Okay, so let it be done. So let me go here, and here we'll import the thing first. So I'm importing the data grid from material here, data grid, then user rows, which okay, it is again doing it. User rows I'm importing, which I have already have in dummy data, which I have told user rows. I'm doing it from there, and then link from React Router DOM, of course. The list item, list image, edit button, my detail order. So this is from this styled image. So which is the common style. Okay. So from this now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to have a const data comma set data equal to use state of user rows. I'm going to have like this, and then uh, then there are some thing is there. Okay, so in the return, now let us use it. So this use state also I have to use. Okay, use state I have to import from React, or else it will shout at me. So the list I will use first, the list, and inside this I will have this data grid. So data grid is again given by data grid. So this data grid I will have. So data grid takes something like default things it takes. So let me also check my Arial UI data grid. So again, it's a very powerful thing, material UI data grid. So okay, yeah, this one only I have used. Nowadays material UI site have changed a lot actually. So see, this data grid I have used, and the documentation, where is the documentation? Okay, so it's taking me to the right documentation, I think. Whether this is right or this is right, nobody knows. Okay, so this is how the data grid will show all this John Snow and all these things. It is showing me all this data grid. So where is the code? Show the source. So see, this is like this. You have to use this like this from right here. The data and all, they have shown it like this, and Tony Shark and all those things they have taken, and we have to use it like this. Okay, column and all these things. Okay, so let us use that, and data grid, just like they have shown, we have to use it like this. Okay, so we have to pass some props here. So data grid, I'll come, and here I'll pass some props, which is like this row. I want the rows as the data. Okay, so whatever the data is there, so this we are going to do. So this data is set data is the user row, so whatever it is there, disable select on click, so it will disable the uh, select. Okay, selection on click, column is the columns. We're going to see how the columns will be take. Page size is 10, so only even if we had got more than 10 items, it will show me the checkbox selection also we have done. Okay, so this data grid, you can read it later on, means there's a lot of settings which we need to do for this column things and all. So a lot of settings we need to do, like you can see this thing. So this settings we are going to do, I'm going to write the code for that. Again, a lot of boilerplate code is there for the data grid, so that we have this nice table for it. Okay, because this column thing we have to create. Okay, the column thing we have to create, and let me go to this users, because this, okay, I have not linked it, or but I have this. So let me manually go to it. Let it open users, because I have not linked it yet, but it is in the users page. Okay, so users list I have done, and then I have to give this column. See, from column is from where? Column is the main thing which is coming, and column is a bit complicated also. So column is like this, a very big thing, which again I have taken from the Stack Overflow and all. So this column is there, in which I have to give the field id, header name id, width also I have given. So I have to give different fields. So whatever fields I want, I have to give those fields. I want the one field is id, which is header name is id, the field is id. Okay, so field is id, so this id will be taken. So this is how it works. This id will be taken. Field is user. So where it is done, header name. So yeah, we have to do it like this. Field header name is user, so header name will be that user, this user. With also I can give, and the render cell is something which I can give. Render cell I have given like this list item, which is the, again this list item is like this. List item is a styled component. So list image, so here I am to give, I'm giving the image in the user. So list image I'm passing, again it's from the styled component. And params.row.avatar, params.row.avatar is there. So avatar is coming from here, and username is coming from here. These two are coming from here. So this is a user. Then the email is simple. Status, so whatever you have to update something like this, you have to do it like that. Status is again simple, so status field is also coming from here. This is status. Then transaction, again transaction is coming from here. So everything is coming from there, only transaction volumes. This will be the header name. And then the last thing is that I've given giving an action. So this will contain my delete, this will contain my delete. Okay, so here the render cell I have to make a delete, and a delete, my delete icon which I am taking from here, and handle delete which I have to create. So handle delete is there, which I have to create. On click it will go to the handle delete. Okay, so let me create the handle delete. And handle delete will be very simple, nothing much. And handle delete I will have like this. Okay, so handle delete I am passing the id, and set data I am doing data dot filter. So whatever the id is I am removing it, although it is not permanent. It is if you refresh it, it will come back. I'm just filtering and not showing that item. Okay, so this, see, I am passing the id here, row dot id I am passing, and I'm deleting based on that, passing the row and deleting based on that. Save it. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, okay. It is giving me error for link and all, but I'm using this link because through this link only we will go to the user. This edit thing we have to create it now, edit also we have to create. So link is for that. Okay, so that is done. Okay, link is defined but never used. 410, but it is there, and it is coming perfect also, because without it it won't come. Okay, so it is coming perfect, and all these things are being shown good and all. And okay, okay, it's looking good. And see, if I remove something it will go, if I remove something it will go, it will remove something it will go. And if I edit something it will go to this. It is passing me this 8, so it is passing me this 8, so it is also looking going fine. User plus parents plus row dot id, so I'm taking it to this path. Okay, so it is going like this. So now we have to create the component for the user. Okay, component for the user which will be shown when I've just clicked on the edit button, so it will be shown at that time. So in the app.js only I will come back, and here I have to first create a user page. So I'll go here, and the pages I'll create user.js. I'll do. Okay, so those who are watching from some other place, please do come to my YouTube channel, and it will benefit the channel also. I'm doing such a long stream. Okay, so RAFCE, and this user is done. So this user I have created. So this when I click there it will show at that time. So we have to add it in the React router. So this is how React router works. I will go to this root and all, and after this user is there, and then root there, and path equal to slash user, and it is user id is there. And then in this the user will be chosen, and this user, do I have it? Yeah, have it. Yeah, so the user is been shown, so that is like this, the user will come. So for this user also, in this style element.js file, we'll have some common thing. So it is getting, so we have it. And this, see this I have. So I have this item container, again style div of 4, item title container, flex and all have, it is there, and item add button is there. Okay, it has got this width of 80 and all these things. So button is, it is a button. Image again I have taken, and object fit cover is a very important property. If I pass the props mr, it will mr props I'm pass, it will give a margin right of 20 pixel or else 0 pixel. And item uploading I have given. Okay, object fit, item upload image also have taken, item update button I have taken after this, and item upload I have taken after this. So this all I have taken. Save it. Now this user.js file, okay, will come, and again this user.js file will first import some of the style thing. Okay, so all those things we have included from material UI, and link also we have included, and item container, item title, and item button, all those things we have included from the style button. And style also we have included because we are going to have some more styles also for this. Okay, so we are going to have a lot of styles here. Okay, so what I should do, okay, as I told, I'm going to have a lot of things here. So item container is here. So where is this? Okay, so I have divided it like this now. So this item container we are having, so this item container is wrapping everything. As I told, it's a very big, I should have divided it into two parts. Okay, so this item container is wrapping everything. It's flex 4 and padding of whatever it is, padding of 20 pixel is there. And then item title container is there, this one, item title container, again it's a display flex, which will have this edit user and link to the new user also is there. So we are going to again have one more thing here which will take us to the new user. And there is a create button is there, item add button. So item add button is this one. Okay, which is a create. Then we have a user container. Okay, after this item container, item container is having this item title container, then we'll have this user container. Because what I'm doing here, this user container, I think this user container I have to create some additional styles also for this. Okay, so this is not these are the common styles, and I have to create some additional styles also. Okay, so those additional styles I have to create. And as I told, it's a very big component, that's why I imported the style. Okay, so these are the additional styles. Okay, user container, I'm taking it from here. User container, again a display flex and margin top of 20 pixel. So that is done from here. And then I have this show user. Okay, one sec. Okay, show user is there, which is like a very big container which is having this everything, having it is having everything. So show user is this. Okay, show user is again a flex one, and it is having this padding and on box shadow and all, it is having this. Show user is wrapping everything. Then I have this show user top. I'll have in that. Again, it is taking from here. Show user top is also taken from here, and again in that the display flex and align item center, all those things are there. Okay, and then show top title is there. Okay, image item show image is coming, I think. Item show image, yeah, item show image is again coming from here. Something I put it here, something I put it there. And item show image is again an image of width and object fit and all those things are there. Okay, item show image is there. Then I have show, whatever the show is there, show is coming from here. Show top title, show top title is there. So it is like show top title is there. Okay, then I will have this show user bottom. So show user bottom. So let me show first how it is looking. So this two parts are there actually. One is this and one is for the update thing. So although nothing will work now, so this all we have to fit it. Okay, so this is like this. And so show user bottom is there. Okay, and then user show title, which is the account detail. Okay, this thing. So this thing is first I'm showing. Show user bottom. Okay, so user bottom is there. Then update user is there. So show user bottom is there and update user there. So this is update user and this is show user bottom is actually very easy. Means inside that mail, some mail I am taking and then location and all those things I'm taking and showing it. So this is like this, and even the image is there. In this I am the show user bottom. In the image is also there. Image calendar today. Okay, count detail. Okay, image is top here. So Rebecca Parker, UX designer, and image is coming from here. Show user top, show user top, show user bottom, and this is show user. So this is like this. It has got two parts. Okay, and then this is the update user part. Update user part it is, and again update user part also a lot of things are will be coming from here. Update user. Okay, update user also is flex 2, it is coming from here as I've told. And let me close this thing and see this. Yeah, so this update user is there, which is again showing it as flex 2 and all. And then update title is there, which is showing it as edit. Okay, and then we have a small form also here. Update form, update form. Update form, because of that only this form is been shown, this nice form is been shown. So this update form is been shown in is that I have an update item which has got again this username, input and all, and I'm using a lot of flex direction column, margin top, and inside that label is also I'm using, input is also I'm using, all those things I'm using. Okay, so then after that I have this update. So update right is there. Okay, so update user have this update title and update form have this two thing. One is this div. So because I don't want it to style it, so I made it an update right. I have made I could have called it update left, but it is okay sometimes to leave it like this because anyways that is also flex. So this item upload is there. This item upload button is there, which we can do, which we can means it will create like although it doesn't show anything, just a button is there, item upload button. And item upload so update right is there, and then item upload image is there. So this is again coming from our common thing. Okay, and then this my publish is there, which is there for that icon, this my publish. Okay, and then input type file displays none, just I have done this. Okay, item upload is wrapping everything. Okay, so this input type file, it is coming from that input type file. Okay, So this button is there, update, although it doesn't does anything, then updates button is there, and then everything is closed. So this is how it works. A long thing is there, and this is how it is there. And so that is done. Now what we need to do, we need to have this create button also clicked. Okay, so this create button also, so if I click on this create button, so it is taking me something known as new user, because it is also hooked from here. Link is there and it is hooked. Okay, so this is taking me to the new user, like this create button. So we have to create this new user page also right now. So let us create that new user, new user.js, and RAFCE I will do, and then I will have save it, user, close it. Then in this app I will have this new user, and it's not some ID or something is there, it's not like a normal part. So after this I will have this route and new user have, and path equal to slash new user, and then pages new user will be done. Pages new user is done. Save it, and then this new user I'll go, and here I will add most of the things. One that only the list will be taken from there, and most of the styled component I will take from here only. So list style I'm going to do, and this is again very simple. So nothing is, everything is just styled. So nothing is like is done now. So the list, if I show, the list is like only flex 4 is there, so rest of the things are common to here only. Okay, so these things I will just show. Okay, and this is going a very long stream. I'm thinking I will give the GitHub also, so you all can see the GitHub and all, you can refer it. Okay, so let me open it, split down. So this is how I generally do the style component, because generally we create it in the same file. So I will move it here. The list we are getting it from here, it is a flex 4. H1 is the new user, nothing there is the user form is there, which is a display flex, and the flex of wrap is done. Okay, if I saved it and I will see, so this is like this, it has been shown. Okay, this has been shown like this. Think okay, so this is the perfect size I created according to this size. So the create should be shown below. So this is the perfect size which I have kept into mind when creating it. Okay, so you can do it accordingly. So this much is okay. So this much it is going outside. Okay, so you can change that thing. So it is coming like this. Okay, so because I have given it a flex and I am given it the flex wrap user form. Okay, so after this user form, which is wrapping everything, which is a styled form, we have a user item. So user item is again style div, and user item is a combination of this label and whatever input type is there. So user item is for that. With I have flex and flex direction column, because two, it has got two children, margin top and margin right is there. And then the label also I am giving something like this. For the label also, this label also I have given margin bottom and all. And this input also, everything have an input, so input also I've given. And some of them have this select also, this select also is there. So for the select I have given something different. Okay, so this like full name and email, password, phone, address, gender. So okay, so gender user item is okay, but gender doesn't have a like this, it doesn't have input box on. So it have a user radio I have taken. So user radio I have taken is different. The inside that input I have taken the margin, and the label I have taken like this. Okay, label I have given like this. And then I have this again the user items and user items, and last it is a simple user button is there, and button I have taken a different. So this is how it is there. Okay, so not much stuff, and it is showing perfect. Okay, so that is done. Now we don't have like routes here in the sidebar, so let add those routes in the sidebar also. Maybe we have, let me go to the, where is the sidebar? Here is the sidebar. Do we have route here? No. So to add the route, we just have to import this link first, and then we have to add it. So we have thing for home users and pages only. Home users and pages only we have. So let me come down here, and here in the sidebar list. Okay, so sidebar list, the home is been shown here. So I will add it here. Link to link. Class name is linked because I have added that in the app.css, this class name. So what it does, it make it not an hyperlink, or else it will be a blue color and all. Okay, so class name of link I have done, and then if I go, so let's say this home is working fine. Home is working fine. So I've just clicked and home is working fine. So that is there. Home is working fine. Okay, then I will have the next link in the users and products. So we are going to make products also. So I will come down, come down, come down, and the users and products I am having. So this users, I'll have this link here. Link here I'll have, and to users and link, and then this products I will also have products, and this sidebar list item will have the end of it. Link I'll have, it should not be done like this. Okay, so the products is also done. So the users is again working fine. Delete is there, edit is there, create is there, but this products we don't have anything. So this products will be actually almost like the users only. Most of the things will be like that only. So let us create that again. So this products, first I have to input this products path, and then this I can close, this I can close. Okay, so app.js will come, and here after this I will have the products page. Okay, so products is like just like the user list, I will have product list. So here I'll have product list dot js RAFCE. I'll have save it, and here after this like this I'll have, after this new user I'll have this product list, and it will be products. Is it products? It is products. Save it. So this, yeah, so this product list I have created, and again we are going to have some dummy data for the product. So come here, and the dummy data I'll put. Again I put the dummy data like id, name, image I've again taken from a random place, stock, active, and price. So all these things I put like this. Again an array of object is there. Okay, save it. Now Our product list is actually again exactly like that our user list, only some of the thing is different, and that was one of the main reason why I have created that common styled list. So this styled element I've created for that only. And again, almost means it is almost same, not much difference, because again that data grid and all those things are there. So in this we'll have this data grid and all these things. So again all these things is there. So data grid and all these things. So like this, here we'll have this. See the list I'm going to have, and the data grid and row and all these things. Now I'm getting from a different place. So it will be like this only, and then only the name is different, the product list. Okay, so again I'm going to have all these things, and just like that I am having this set data and all handle delete. I'm handling that, and a data is there which I'm taking this as product row. So it is different. So ID is there, product is there, and with image I'm taking that image, stock, share, status and all those things, price, action is will again take me to that edit page. So we have to create that also, and handle delete is there. So let me save it, and if I come back here, have this all these things I'll get from the local, and this delete is also working fine. And if I edit it, it will take me to second different page which will have this number. So now we have to create that. Okay, so that number we have to create. So again we are going back to the app.js, and app.js, we are going back, and here I will again have something like this, route. Okay, user, and it will be product, and it will be product id. It is product id, and it will be a product which we have to create. This product is in the pages product.js, rafe, save it, and this product I have to import. Pages product, it is saved. Okay, pages product is been done. So yeah, so that has been imported. Okay, so now let us go here, and again it is going to have a lot of things. Okay, a lot of things we are going to have. But it is going to have a lot less thing than what we have earlier. Okay, so this all I will paste, and okay, so I'll take through them. Okay, then we have some local styled component also here. So local styled components are here. So let me get it down. So again these are all static things. Okay, so item container is there. Item container is now coming from not here. Item container is the thing which is coming from your styled element. Okay, item container is coming from styled element from there. Okay, item container is coming from there. Okay, so then item title container is also coming from there. So I have an item title container, and then okay, one let me okay, imported product data was not found inside dummy data. Okay, okay. Product data also. Okay. There is a product data also. We have to input it there in the dummy data. The product data is like this. Okay, product data is not much. Jan sales, swap sales, and mass sales are there. Save it. Now if I go, it will show me all these things. Okay, Mac Mini and all this it is shown. Okay, so this product I was there. Okay, come down. So this Item container, as I've told, item container is coming from the style, and then the edit product is there. Edit product. So I'm making this like this, edit product. So this a small graph is also being shown. Okay, so edit product is this edit product, and then link to new products. So this we have to again create this thing, and then item button create. So this is again this, and item add button is I think item add button is again here, the same thing I'm using. And then product top container is coming from here. So it is containing everything. This product top container, product top container is there, and product bottom container is there. So product top container is having two parts, a top left container and top right container. Product top container is having this top left container, and top left container is having this chart. So just we are passing the product data here, and see we are getting the chart also. So nicely we are getting the chart of the sales performance. We are getting the chart. And then the product right, top right container is there, top right container, which is actually showing this thing. And info top container is there, which is like this, display flex and align items, and product name I have used. Okay, so then after that, info bottom container is there. Info bottom container is there, and info bottom container I have info item container and all those things. I'll have this. Okay, and this one two this are 1 2 3 IDs, and this all are coming from there. Okay, all of this active in stock and all those things are coming from the same thing is getting repeated. So product bottom container is there. So this product bottom container is again from here. And then here I have this product bottom container. Product form I have here, product form. Okay, this is a flex. And then the form left I have this form left, that I'm showing as a label, and all these things I'm showing, and this label input select I'm given. And the form right is there, because this is also a form. So form right is also there, which has the item upload, the same kind of logic it is having there. An item upload and all, I think it is coming from here. So all this logic is like the same. So it is like how it is working. Okay, so that is there, and this is how it is working. So this is done. So one more thing is there. Now if I click on this create, it will go to this new product. So we have to create this new product now. Okay, so for this, first we'll come here, pages, new product dot js, RAFCE, save it, and then app I'm going, and here route is there. That is new product, and new product, and route will close. And this new product I will import it from the pages, save it. This is almost done. So the new product will go, and the new product this time it will be not that much. So let's do that. So because we don't have it having that much code. Okay, so again we do it, but I'm having a very good code there. Okay, so this I'll do, and a lot of common styled component is there. Save it. Okay, so again I will split down. So some the list I'm getting it from there. Okay, okay, and let me see whether it is coming. Yeah, it is coming, but it's got a nice feature like this. If I do this react thing, it will show this. Okay, and it has this remove this image also, it will show. Okay, and maybe this will also work. Yeah, and remove this image is also working. Okay, so this thing I have put. Okay, so the list has been there as always. Then after that, new product container is there, which is just a display flex, which has got a product left, product left, and product left is having again a flex of 1. Okay, product left is having a flex of 1, which is having this new product. And then product form, which has got this label of image. Input type file is there, which on change clicks something known as I am image change. And what is this image change? Just I have created a function here which is calling and setting the image with this e dot packet dot files, whatever you give it first file it is going to set. So just I'm setting it image change. Okay, so that, and this is how input type file is used. Okay, the product item, then this product form where we were, product left. Okay, product left is also there, product left. Okay, product left is there, image container, product form is there, and product item is there, just a bit of width. Product item has got label and input. So product item has got label and input, label, input, and select is also there. This select is also there, those things are there. So this is going for 3 times. And then we have a product button, just have a product button just like this. And then product button is there. Then I have this preview thing. The preview thing I have created, preview style.div and all. Okay, actually, okay, this preview. Okay, one thing is there. If I split left tile to, and what? Okay, we could have seen it like this also. Okay, so preview, but we have already seen. So this preview is there. In that, if the select image is selected, then the preview will be shown. Then it is margin top and all, and image I am showing is the max width, whatever is object fit cover I'm taking, and the button I'm showing. This button is for remove select image is also there. And this button, when this remove selected image is called, it is now it is doing this set selected image, and it is doing that like this. Okay, so remove one I have also done, remove thing also I have done. Okay, on click it will remove this image. Okay, so for that also I've done, and then it is working fine. So as you can see, so with this actually our very big app is actually completed. Actually all these things we have done: home, users, and this is how you make a admin app. So if you want to make it complete also, you can make it all these things you complete it, you can launch a startup with this. With this admin app you can launch a startup actually. So this is the start of the startup. Add all of these things, the mail and all this functionality you add, you can launch a startup. And as I've told, this is not like this dummy thing. What I'm going to do soon, what this in this, I'm going to make a Netflix app and make it the backend dashboard in which you can add the movies. Okay, add the movies, see the users, all those things I'm going to do. So with this actually I'm ending a very large stream. And thank you all for being there for such a long time. It's more than 2 hours 15 minutes. Okay, so thank you all for watching. And at 8:30 p.m. IST I have my another stream for Angular. It is day 4, so please do attend it. And with